Kona as well. So, yeah, for some odd reason, Kona's document camera is the main camera, and it has to be in order to show her. So, yeah, if you can't hear me, please let me know. Or if something weird is happening, please let me know with that too. Hey, Eva, how are you? Anyway, for those of you that may not know me, hi, I am writer Sam Wicker, writer of fantasy romance, romantic fantasy, or fantasy erotica, depending on which book you pick up. According to my little name down here, I have a book coming out on the 29th. It is My Husband Wants to Keep Me Pristine. It is a little novella, a romantic comedy fantasy, if you will. And there's going to be a launch party this time that day, Friday. So 3 p.m. Eastern for the launch party for My Husband Wants to Keep Me Pristine. I have a poll up. So if you want to see something specific during that day, you can vote on it. If I don't have something listed there that you would like to see, or whatever, to deal with that book or the series, you can always put it in the comments on that post or right here. Either way. But here is that poll. It is over on the YouTube side for those of you watching from Twitch and Facebook. But there's a link. You can hop over and do that and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, Kona is my adoptive daughter. She is a rescue. She is a boxer bulldog mix. And we've been, when we got her, she was like terribly skinny, skin and bones kind of thing. And now we've fed her well enough. She's kind of round. She looks up like a potato. But we have been walking her regularly, of course, because she's a dog and that's what she deserves. She deserves to be happy and go on little adventures every now and then. But here lately, some of the neighborhood dogs have been less than friendly. So we're looking for parks and trails and stuff that are dog friendly. And we found a park that is dog friendly, and I like the walk, but that walk is attached to a disc golf course as well. So I'm afraid that the noise from that might cause her to have issues. I don't know, but we're going to try out a couple of new trails in the next couple of days too. So the vet said that she needs to lose a little bit of poundage, about 5 to 10 pounds, give or take, and she'll be a healthier weight, which will help me too. But yeah. Today we are going to do some sprints. Might do one, might do two. I might stay on here for a while. I'm not quite sure. But I need to get a lot of stuff done. I've been working on book 2 of the My Husband Wants series. So My Husband Wants to Keep Me Dominant. I've been editing it, running it through AutoCrit. And right now I am on the very first section that I like to do with AutoCrit, which is the analysis. That way I can make sure all the plot points flow, the characters flow. There's no controversy or anything going on that doesn't need to be going on, and all that good stuff. So yeah, and then I'll move on to pacing and dialogue and word choice and stuff like that with all the other AutoCrit tools. Right now, My Husband Wants to Keep Me Dominant is sitting at 41,772, and Pristine was, it ended with 43,753. So we're pretty on par with both of them. Yay. And I've also got a couple of beta reads that I need to do too. But I might try to do those at night instead of during the day. I don't know. we'll see. Is like I'm still doing stuff, but I still feel like I'm behind, and I still feel like I'm not doing enough. So there's that. Hey, Rach, how are you? Remember, is Kona? Yes, yes, it is. She will be snoring. I might give her. I've got a Whimsy stashed over here, so I might give her Whimsy. Y'all can see her chew on it. But of course, she always has her backside towards y'all, no matter how I try to turn things. Yeah. I might turn the bed next time for like tomorrow's stream. See if that helps, or she just continues to put her butt towards the camera. Go to Cam. Yes. You're not behind. I know. In wizard time. But we are. I even have my bracelet on to help remind me that everything's okay and that I'm doing things how I can, because it is my Tolkien bracelet. Not all those who wander are lost. The quote, the famous quote. But yeah, I have that on there, and then I have this little weird crochet one that I decided to put on too. But yeah. Oh, by the way, I got my ears re-pierced. So I used to have just the two down here in the lobe, but I've added a third one. And then I've got helixes on both. So all of my piercings were grown up. So I got all 8 at the same time, because I am one of those proponents of, if you can get it all done at once and heal from it at the same time, do it. Because it just shortens the healing span of things. So that's my thing. Yeah, go big or go home. But yeah, I should have these healed up by the first week in October, which I think is going to be very amusing, because I have a ton of earrings that I inherited from Mom, and she was a proponent of wearing earrings for the holiday, and it will be just in time for me to start wearing her Halloween earrings. Plus, I have my own Halloween earrings, of course, because I'm goth chick. Darkness is my friend, kind of thing. So yeah, it'll be nice to have that. See, Jenna says I have 7 on one side and 6 on the other. Admirable healing too. Some of them are also acupressure points for good things. Yes. So I was thinking of doing the what was it, Daleth? The migraine piercing. But I want to try the acupuncture first to see if that would help. Because if the acupuncture doesn't help, then obviously the piercing's not going to help. But considering the amount of stress that I've been under here lately, I haven't had as many migraines as I used to. So I'm thinking that my body is changing again. I mean, I am kind of getting close to that age a little bit. So maybe my migraines are going to be less now. Cross your fingers. Pray to the gods. We can admiring the healing. Yeah. We can always hope, right? But yeah. Anyway, there's something else I was going to share with y'all. Oh yeah. Margaret tagged me in the K-pop Demon Hunter book tag. I had a video done. I did. It was going to go up this past Wednesday, I do believe. And something happened to that video. I cannot find it anywhere. So I'm wondering if that update that has screwed everything else up on my desktop deleted that video somehow or moved it or something like that. So yeah. One of the things that I think messed up the cameras here on Streamlabs, because every single update that I have, almost every other update that happens, it messes something up in Streamlabs. So if you're using Streamlabs, forewarning, every time you have an update, prepare to troubleshoot something somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, I might do a live either later today, early tomorrow, somewhere between now and Monday. Hopefully on the K-pop Demon Hunter book tag, just so I can get that done and get that out there. And yeah. Good things, right? Right. Okay. I think that's it for now. I'll probably think of something else. But if you are interested in other sprints, make sure to check out the playlist that is over on Google Sheets. Here is the link to that. Yes, I'm talking about your tag. Like I said, I had a video. I don't know what happened to it. So I'm going to be doing a live probably in between now and Monday, hopefully. But yeah. Did that take? I think it took. Yes, it took. Okay. Margaret says, just as I'm settling into a nap. Woo, it's been a day, I bet. I hope you have a great nap. Get some rest. You deserve it. You probably need it. Yeah. Okay. Nice Kona Cam. Thank you. She's a cutie. You gotta have her up on screen. Right? Right. I think that's about it. I might do a couple of giveaways. There'll be ebooks on Friday the 29th for the launch party. Might be one, but I'm thinking 3. So depending on what kind of games that we do is how many giveaways I'll do. I'll give away a free ebook of Pristine, 3 of them. Because I want these books in y'all's hands. I want y'all to have a laugh. And yeah, this is definitely a giggle. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's jump into a sprint, shall we? If I can get it. Are we? Come on. You know you want to load. You know you want to load correctly. Yes. Okay. Drop it and share it again, Sam. Haha. It's working. Oh my gosh. All right. Rich guffawed. Not just giggled, guffawed. I like that. This is a word that I don't think enough writers use in this day and age. I love the word guffawed. And I'm probably one of those writers who doesn't use it enough. But yeah. I've always liked chuckled and I've always liked guffawed. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, the Tiger Rides. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All the books, all the writing, all the good stuff. All right. So do not forget to hydrate. Do not forget to get snacks if you have rumblies and the tumblies, or if you have not ate a meal yet and you have supposed to have eaten a meal. Get one in your belly. It's going good. Had to rig a couple of things as per usual after an update for the desktop, but it's going good. And don't forget to stretch, especially if you have been at work or at your desktop or at your laptop or whatever it is that you're working on for a while. If you've been staring at the stream, make sure to look away for at least 20 seconds and blink a few times before you get back to work. And let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Get at it. Alrighty, how did everybody do? I got in the analysis of chapter 5 and chapter 6. This next sprint will be for chapter 7 and hopefully chapter 8 as well. But let's see, where did we leave off? Tiger asked how the stream was going. I was kind of laughing at autocrit because instead of using Regis's name, they called him Vicious, which is just perfect. And Shannon popping in to make friends with a like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Done with writing for the day, so starting some admin stuff. Yes. Hey, James, Waggy Butt Cam for the win. Kind of sniffing around. I know I left my keys around here somewhere. Where did I put those damn keys? You're welcome, Shannon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, let's see. We may or may not have Breaking the Block Sunday. I don't know. We might take a break because I think Maggie is out of town and Rach needs a break and I might need a break too. So we might be taking a break from Breaking the Block Sunday. We'll see. I'm not sure. All right, you gonna lay back down now, madam? Maybe. No? You gonna stand there? I'm gonna have to rename that cam Kona Butt Cam. Right? Yeah. Let's see. Just trying to think of what else. Oh, I've got some positive things happening personally. So expect to probably see a little bit more of me. I might actually be able to start doing vlogs and stuff here soon, which is going to be awesome. I know I need to do like a walkthrough of the house, and then I'll do another walkthrough of the house after I get a bunch of the stuff from my mom and papa's house and from mom and dad's house in here. So the middle of September, we're renting a U-Haul truck for the big pieces of furniture that I've inherited. One is a dresser my papa made. Another one is a china cabinet my papa made. And another one is a Onit. For those of you who don't know what an Onit is, it is a 3-in-1 contraption. So it's an ironing board, it is a chair, and it's also a step stool. So it's called an Onit because you can iron on it, you can sit on it, and you can step on it. And then let's see, china cabinet, dresser, the Onit, getting a little cabinet for my some of our figures. It's probably going to be mostly the husband's figures, but we'll get a little glass cabinet for that from Papa's. And I'm getting a desk, which is going to be right here. It's one of the fold down desks. It's another thing that Papa made. It was originally my Aunt Winneroos, and it has a W on it. So the only family that has a W in their name is me, Wicker. So we've got that going on. But I'm going to put it here. So this setup is going to be a little bit different, just so that I can have more space here. And the table. The table is about 120 years old, if not a little bit older, and it was my great grandmother's on my dad's side. And it's one of those big oak tables. There's no brand on it or anything, so it's either like a Baker's Furniture special or I think it was a Johnson Furniture special or something like that. But A lot of the older houses in the Appalachians, southern states, have those tables. It's the big round oak table. Some of them have 2 or 3 leaves, while others only have one. This one has two, I believe. So I'm getting it as well. Shannon's got the stop. Console. No. Hold on. Get this straightened out here. Here we go. Okay. So if you sit on it, does it iron out the wrinkles in your pants? No. Because if you sit on it, then you don't have it in the right position to iron. But yeah, I'll show you all that too. I need to redo the ironing board part because it's ripped. It's showing like the foam and stuff. So I need to get me some. I need to find my thermal cloth because I know I have some somewhere. Mama, so Papa built everything. He was a carpenter, and then Mama painted everything. And as far as the onnets go, she was the one that sewed the covers and put the padding on and painted it and all that stuff. So they were a pretty good duo for doing things. I wish I could also rip out the pantry that Papa built. Well, all of the cabinets, honestly. But Papa made my brother and my sister a pantry. And he unfortunately died before I got married, so he didn't get a chance to make me one. So I am seriously debating on whether or not to rip out the pantry that he built for his house. But it's a floor to ceiling bare pantry, and both doors come out, and you have shelves on both of the doors. And when you look in, you have shelves all on the back. And then about halfway down, the set of shelves are doors as well. So they pull out, and you have shelves in behind them. So yeah, it's very, very nifty and holds a lot of stuff. So I'm yeah. I thought about it, but I just don't think. I'm afraid if I pull it out, I'm going to ruin it. In fact, I know if I pull it out, I'm going to ruin it, just because of the way he built it in there. I mean, it's solid. But it is wormy walnut, and he made all the cabinets in that pantry in wormy walnut, and it is absolutely gorgeous. If y'all have never seen wormy walnut before, let's see if I can. That's not really any good pictures. And I probably don't have any pictures on my phone. I know I've got pictures somewhere. I just don't know where. But it's really pretty. After you put the stain and stuff on it, not necessarily stain, it's gorgeous. It's got little black lines in it. It's got little black holes, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, none of these do it any justice at all. Oh well, I'll have to take a picture of it so that you can see. But yeah, it's pretty. It's so pretty. I probably need to take pictures of the house while nobody's in it, just so I have those before we sell it. I don't want to think about that. All right, now let's go into another sprint before I start running off at the mouth again. Right. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to eat if you have rumblies and tumblies. At least get a snack if it's that time of day for you. And don't forget to look away from the screen for at least 20 seconds. Blink a few times if been staring at the screen for a while, especially. And don't forget to get up and move around if you're able to, or at least do a couple of stretches before we get started. In 3, 2, 1, get at it.